3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Jiggity Howdens, folks. I'm your host, Mr. Septerstein, bringing you an update to the Ceiphon channel of things and happiness, because guess what? I said I wouldn't do these unless important stuff happened, and guess what? Some important stuff is going on that I need to address, and the first 2 points, well, I mean, the only 2 points that I really have to talk about are, 1, Prime 3 related stuff, and 2, the future of the channel going forward and the future of what I want to do as an internet content creator. And you can kind of tell where this is going to be going, because it involves the future of my Let's Plays and the future of my streams and the future of everything else that I want to do. And I want to try and make this short and sweet, so let's get on with the first point. The first point is about Metroid Prime 3, as I said. And I wanted to explain a couple of things that have been going on with that. You may have noticed that over the course of Primes 1 and 2, I had some hiatus kind of periods where I wouldn't upload for a week or 2 weeks, sometimes 3. And the reason for those is because I would upload the videos to YouTube, schedule them, and they wouldn't go up on time. I wouldn't get notified, it wouldn't go up, and I wouldn't find out until a couple of days or even a week after the fact, and I would get pissed off with it. Because the way that I wanted to approach these projects was get everything up, schedule it so that it would definitely come out at a certain time, but I wouldn't have to think about it anymore. I could just move on to something else or move on to the next part in the project and just make sure that everything is finished as a whole and then just upload it and forget about it. And at first it sort of worked, and then with those problems it sort of made things a bit more stressful. And towards the end of Prime 2, that sort of settled, and I was able to just do what I wanted to do from the get-go. Metroid Prime 3, on the other hand, I have had a long hiatus from that because of personal issues in my life. A variety of those involving my own health, along with my mother's health. My mother has been dealing with severe back problems over the last year, and they've gotten worse up until like the last month or so, and she has been in and out of hospital several times for it. She's also currently now, as of recording on January the 31st, in hospital again for surgery. She's had the surgery, so everything for there went okay, but she's currently in the middle of recovering from the surgery, and she's probably going to need some sort of rehabilitation because she basically needed a spinal restructuring. So, you know, stuff has been very stressful, and I've been trying to get my own life back in order, which has been very difficult due to motivational issues and depression and a variety of other things that I've explained in the past, which have only just gotten worse up until a while ago, where I was only just able to start getting a handle on it. But that said, Metroid Prime 3 is finished. I've mentioned this several times. I'm hoping to have it finished and uploaded by the end of February. So I'm hoping that that will be able to achieve. So I'm going to be starting to upload Prime 3 again tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow being the 1st of February. I'm going to be trying my best to keep it so that all of it gets uploaded from now through to the end of February. So the end of February at the very latest should be the end of Prime 3, provided there are no problems between then and now, basically. And if there are any problems between now and then, they'll be uploaded, finished towards the early to mid section of March. And as for Prime 4, I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do with that. I still want to do a Let's Play of it, because, again, it's Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime is the one thing I know how to do very well. So I want to do as good a project of that as I can before everything ends, because, leading into my second point, I don't really want to do Let's Plays anymore. And I've been fighting with myself for years about this, and I only just recently kind of came to a decision a couple of months ago regarding my stance on Let's Play. And that's that I just don't enjoy doing it as much, because it's gotten to the point to me now, I explained this on stream a couple of days ago, but it's gotten to the point for me now where if I play a game for myself, for leisure, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about, oh, how can I make this a Let's Play? What if I want to do this as a Let's Play at some point? And whenever I think about doing a Let's Play project, it's the other end of the knife, where it's like, I don't know what I want to do because I don't know what I enjoy enough to play from start to finish and do a good project of. And a good project is subjective because sometimes I like to play games and try to add a humorous aspect of it, or I want to do it informative. And where Metroid Prime is concerned, I know the games well enough, and I have enough drive and passion for them that it was basically easy for me to sort of blend the two together. And I was able to kind of work on a lot of bad habits that I've accumulated over the years because I've gotten into the bad habit of wanting to do everything perfect, you know, as perfect as I can. Whether it's like I feel like I'm talking too much or I'm not talking enough. I felt with the Metroid Prime Reduxes, the last couple that I've just finished, I felt that by the end of that I had been able to kind of achieve a perfect balance. And unfortunately, that works for Metroid, but everything else that I've done since then, it's not the same. I can't find a good balance of what I want to do with commentary. And because Let's Play is so focused on commentary, I can't find a nice balance, and therefore I just don't enjoy it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I was considering doing Let's Plays as well, kind of doing like a highlight type thing where either I stream it or I just do a playthrough and I just cut and paste kind of pieces together and do a highlight reactionary thing, because I noticed that my reactionary humor and my reactionary style works well with a lot of games, especially if I'm playing them blind. But at the same time, it just feels like there's too much dead space for me to really feel comfortable with it, and that's something that I'm hoping that streams will help me kind of dial away. I know I wanted to make this short and sweet, but I did feel like I had to explain myself there. So, on the Let's Play front, I don't think I'm going to be continuing it anymore after Prime is over. So, Ceiphon is just going to become a place where you're going to get stream highlights and stuff. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I enjoy streaming more because of the fact that A, it is more reactionary, and also I have interactive stuff with the chat going on where people can ask me questions or talk about what's going on, and I have something to feed off of a little bit easier to make it not so stressful. Because again, trying to come up with commentary that's actually tolerable yet funny and informative and entertaining is really difficult when you're by yourself. And streaming helps me kind of stay away from that, you know, worrying about that too much. So without further ado, that's pretty much it. As I say, I'm going to try my best to do more streams in the future, health permitting and also time permitting. I don't know if I'll be ever be able to actually come up with a schedule for doing streams, but I'll do my best. And that's really it, to be honest. That's all I had to say. So I hope you guys are doing well out there. I'm doing the best I can, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And I'm amazed I didn't say all that much until the end. I almost had a good streak. See ya.